Good morning, welcome to Carmel Dam in the northwest of England. I just thought I'd come out this morning and record a quick little vlog. It's a place that I've been to many times over the years. It's literally 10 minutes down the road from me, so it makes a great location to come and shoot early in the morning. So Carmel Dam, yeah. It's a waterland that's been here for quite a number of years. It's quite older than me. And it runs into the Sankey Valley Canal up to Warrington. It's a great little place to come. There's loads of places, loads of little things to shoot. You get some absolutely fantastic reflections on the water here, especially at this time of the morning when we have clear skies and nice, not a lot of wind. There's just enough wind to move the water. So what I've done is I've got my shot set up here. I'm just doing a shot of the reflections of the trees across here. I'll just pop round and I'll show you the view. As you can see, some absolutely belting reflections. So yes, so I've got my camera set up here. Apologies if you can't see me for the sun, but the sun's coming over my shoulder here. Yeah, so I've got the camera set up, I've got a 30-second exposure, I've got the 10-stop filter on, just to smooth out the water a little bit. I'm basically focusing across the trees to try and capture the trees with the reflections in the water. So I'll just pop round and I'll show you on the back of the camera. So there you go, as you can see you can have some proper really nice reflections on the water here. So what I'll do is I'll take the shot and I'll pop it up on the screen for you to look at. So what I'll do is I'll just stay here and I'll take a few more shots, and then what we'll do is we'll have a wander round the corner here, because there's a very iconic shot that I really want to take for myself. It's a shot of a fishing pier that a lot of people have taken, and it's a very well known shot around here. It's very iconic and it's very overdone, but it's just a shot that I want to take, because sometimes you really just want to capture it for yourself and really master that technique and get it down for yourself, so you can apply that technique to other places that might not be so iconic and might not be so well photographed. So it's no harm in photographing the iconic places, because it will give you good practice and you know what you're looking for and you know what to aim for. Sometimes when you're not photographing the less iconic places, there are places where you might be getting a shot and you think, well, I don't know how to capture this shot, I don't know how to look at it, whereas some of the iconic shots can give you inspiration for other places. So what we'll do is in a few minutes I'll just take a few more shots here, and then we'll have a wander around there and see what we can capture around there. So I'll join up with you in a moment. Coming further around the corner to take some photographs of these fishing platforms here. I'll just pop round and show you. Yeah, okay, so so that's the shot I'm going to take. It's quite an iconic shot around this area. I think every amateur photographer will probably have tried this, or will try this shot in the future at some point. To do like a long exposure shot of these platforms. It does make a great photograph, but one of the things I want to do is I just wanted to come down and try this for myself. I don't think there's any harm in shooting the iconic, as long as you just to get yourself around that type of exposure, and obviously to practice that type of photograph so you can do it elsewhere for the less iconic shots. Now obviously if your portfolio is completely full of iconic shots, then you know it's going to get a little bit boring after a while. So there's no harm with photographing the iconic, as long as you mix it up with some shots that you know people might not have seen before. So yeah, so what I've done is I've got this focused on the platform. I've got it on f11 at the moment, and I've got what I tend to do with long exposures is that I will pre-focus and set my camera up on the shot without the filter on. One of the revelations I've come with getting a better camera is the use of back button focusing, which I think has made it better. The one thing I used to have with my old camera is that you would have to focus, you would have to turn manual focus off, and then obviously sometimes you would knock the focus if you touch the camera in the wrong place. Whereas this camera with back button focusing, you just press the button and it focuses, sets the focus and leaves it there till you press the button again. So when you touch the shutter button, it doesn't change the focus, and that's what I love about this camera. Yeah, so I've got it set up, and what I'll do is I'm gonna pop the filter on. I'm gonna work it out. It looks as though it might be longer than 30 seconds, so I might have to pop it in bold mode and just get the shutter release onto the camera. And obviously what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work the exposure out in an app I've got, and we'll go from there. So I'll be back in a moment. So I've got my app here. This is Photo Pills on the iPhone. I know you can get it on Android as well. It's a cracker little app. So these top settings are your settings that you would do without the 10 stop on. So at the moment I've got a 1/20th of a second. So I'm just going to change that to 1/20th. Click done. I don't know if I'm going out of shot here. Okay, so that's the shot. So f11, ISO 100, 1/20th of a second. It's given me a 10 stop rating of around about 51 seconds. Now, the one thing I found with this filter is that value tends to be slightly higher or lower. So what I'll do is I'll aim for 51 seconds, and then I can adjust accordingly from there. But this one thing about this app, it just gives you a good starting point to actually get the exposure right, so you're not trying to constantly spend minutes and hours trying to find out the right exposure. So I'll pop the 10 stop on and set it to 51 seconds and see what the shot we get. So I'm just going to pop the 10 stop on without touching the glass too much. I've got it set in place. So I'm just going to pop it into bold mode. Put it right there. I'm going to go into my menu. I'm going to go to my bold timer and enable it. And I'm going to set it. So I'm going to set it to 51 seconds, as I said before. Okay, so that's it, okay. So I've got my ISO set up. I've got it on a 2-second timer. Let's take the shot and see how we get on. Shot with a smooth water. I think I may have a dust spot on my camera, on my sensor there, which I'll remove later. That's a very nice shot. It's a bit underexposed for me, so what I might do is I might try one that's about a minute, I'd say. So I'm going to my bold timer, and this is the alright on the next one. one shot really. I do quite like that one. I think it'll look absolutely beautiful in black and white. So that's the shot done. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of tips and hints on how I do long exposures with my 10 stop on. As I said before, I'm not by no means an expert, so there's probably better ways of doing it. Please put it in the comments if there's any better ways, or there's something that you've spotted that you might do differently. I'm always happy to learn, and this is one of the reasons why I'm doing these videos, is that I want to learn myself, and obviously I want to teach people how to do the shots as well, and we can all learn together. I'm by no means an expert, so it'd be nice for us to learn together and master these shots and become better photographers together. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll pop that shot up on the screen and let you have a look. I might do a moody black and white, I don't know yet, I'll see what I'll do, and I'll pop the shot on the screen. What I might do now is I might pop back round to the railway bridge. There is a shot that I've had in mind for quite a while, of getting a blur on the trains as they go past. Unfortunately, when I came out this morning, it was absolutely beautiful, and it's gone a bit overcast at the moment, so I'm not getting quite the light that I would like, but you just have to improvise with your shots, and you just have to adapt to the weather. So yeah, so let's go for a wander around the other side of the bridge and to the railway bridge, and see if we can get a shot from there. So let's go. So I've decided to come further round to take a photograph of the viaduct here, the railway bridge. One of my shots that I was sort of hoping to take was a train going across, slightly blurred, or I've just set the train times, and the next train time decided to cancel 2 of the trains. So the next train time I think it's about an hour and a half off, so that shot's going to be scrapped. I think that's a shot for another day, maybe during the week when the trains are a little bit more frequent. I think what I might do is I might just call it quits for today. I've got a couple of good shots that I'm quite happy with. Sometimes you get the shots, sometimes you don't. So all I want to say is thanks for watching. Please give me a like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below. Thanks for leaving all the comments on the previous videos, they've been much appreciated. Really enjoyed the comments and some of the videos. I know I've been a bit erratic with my uploads over the last couple of weeks, but which is due to probably a combination of being very busy and getting a bit of photographics block. I've struggled for motivation over the last few weeks of trying to get out and photograph. So, but obviously what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and get back into a regular schedule of uploading once a week, and hopefully I'm going to try and do some tutorial videos maybe on a Thursday, so we'll see how we get on with them. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.